Good afternoon, I'm here at Greenfield Games in Greenfield, Massachusetts, doing another Warhammer 40K 6th edition battle report. We are doing a 2 armies versus 1 army, 1,500 points worth of Orks, and Evan is going to be running that. Fred has 750 points of Tau, and I'm going to run way over there, 750 points of Imperial Guard. Evan, tell us what is in your army.
Alright, we got 2 squads of Slugger Boys. These have rocket launchers in them, these have big shooters, and then we have a squad of 20 shooter boys. We got 10 looters, line of looters. We got 20 grot with 2 run thirders, and we got, it's hard to see here, but we got 5 boys and a pain boy, or 5 knobs and a pain boy with the war boss, 3 killicans, 3 big guns with grots, a Docker jet, and finally we got old Slugboard right here.
Fred's going to tell us about what's in his Tau, 750 points of Tau.
Alright, I've got a Hammerhead gunship. I'm using a Devilfish to proxy for right now. HQ and 1 bodyguard, crisis suits, a stealth team, and 3 units of 8-man fire warrior teams.
Stayed as far away from the skirmish as I can.
And 750 points of Imperial Guard is Lord Commissar with the Power Maul, a squad of Melta Vets in a Chimera, a platoon command squad. The commander has a bolter, 3 squads of regular Imperial Guard. 1 squad has a heavy bolter, 1 squad is plain, 1 squad has a heavy bolter. 1 squad of Imperial Guard Penal Legionnaires, and a Lehman Russ tank with battle cannon and las cannon. This is the board. We are playing the Crusade scenario. It has 4 objectives, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. And let's roll off to see who goes first.
Here's for the Orks.
How did that work out?
The combined forces of the victors.
Imp Guard,
Okay,
Tau,
Imperial Guard, Tau go first. We'll be back with deployment. Okay, here's deployment for the 750 battle report. Orks versus Imperial Guard and Tau. Penal Legionnaires made a scout move forward. The 30-man blob squad is holding this objective. Lehman Russ is here. The Chimera has the Melta Vets and the Commissar Lord. We got Fire Warriors here, getting near that objective. Fire Warriors here. That's the command suits, the Hammerhead, and the stealth suits infiltrated to there.
Done. Game over.
Orks. You want to talk about Orks? Pretty obvious here.
Pretty obvious. I got my killicans up there to do some damage. Big guns and looters back here to heavy support. Then just lines of boys and grot holding them objective. See what happens.
The Green Tide.
Forget the jet.
Oh yes, and I have the jet going to infiltrate, and this my war boss and knobs going to outflank because he got that special roll.
Check out the paint job on that newly painted jet.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to roll to see if you steal initiative?
Yeah.
And he does steal initiative. A lot of my battle reports have the seize initiative happen. Alright, we'll be back with Orks. Turn 1. Evan's very pleased about Ork turn 1. Go ahead and tell us about it.
Well, the killicans dealt a deadly blow to a whole bunch of the Imp Guard over there. Then the Death Guns over here, the looters, took out almost all of the penal colony here, leaving 1 guy alive who made the save. The shooters got really lucky, because only 3 of them and the 2 big shooters took out one of the stealth team and a marker drone. The weird boy who was here teleported all the way over here with his boys and spread out, and that was their turn. And they're probably going to get lit up pretty hard over there, but we'll see what happens. And these guys just moved and shot a rocket. Wasn't really successful. The grot moved back from the objectives because it explodes, and that's not good for them. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, we're back with Tau and Imperial Guard turn 1. Okay, this is the end of Tau and Imperial Guard turn 1. Chimera moved forward 12 and snapshotted Meltas at the Killicans missing. The Lonely Penal Legionnaire ran forward 1 inch. He was a little demoralized. Heavy bolters fired off at the Killicans ineffectively. The Lehman Russ fired all the way over there at the cannons and
took out a grot and a Luda.
2. What happened with the Tau on our turn?
2 units of Fire Warriors shot at the boys who teleported behind enemy lines and effectively decimated their numbers, along with the Hammerhead.
Just the
weird boy left. Old Zugwort left.
Old Zugwort is left. And the crisis suit zipped forward into the front of the forest. And that is it for that objective. Was determined to be nothing special. And this objective gives reroll 1s. We'll be back with Ork turn 2. Alright, Evan, tell us what happened in Ork turn 2.
Well, the biggest damage done, I think, is the Killicans moved to assault with their Dreadnought close combat weapons and ate that tank. The Ludas and big guns shot at the Imp Guard and did some serious damage again. Zugwort over there tried to turn the Crisis Suit Commander into a squig. It did not work. And the War Boss and his Knob Honor Guard and with Painboy are coming in to outflank the Imperial Guard.
Okay, we're back with Imperial Guard Tau turn 2. Okay, Tau and Imperial Guard turn 2. The Melta Vets fired and took out a can. What else took out a can? I think the Hammerhead?
Hammerhead took out another can.
Took out a can. The Blob Squad, what's left of it, and the Platoon Command Squad both fired into these Orks, killing not too many, maybe 1.
I love what you've done with the goblins.
What happened over here? Oh, the Lehman Russ fired into the... Are those Luda boys?
Yeah, Luda boys.
And killed, I think, just 1, 2. What happened with the Tau shooting?
Hammerhead took out a Killican. The Crisis Command unit took out Old Zugwort. 2 units of Fire Wars shot at the
this is like all I can do with this is
and the 3rd unit of Fire Warriors assisted in dealing with
You can paste it.
Ork
I
Warlord.
really want to spend that much time on the grot.
Alright, we'll be back with Ork turn 3. Okay, Evan, tell us what happened to the Ork turn 3.
Alright, this is a very long turn. The Orks didn't do much. They moved up a little bit here, killed 2 guardsmen. Mostly what was done... Oh, and then the Docker Jet came in. He was up there, but he was falling, so he came in. He wiped out that entire squad of... Well, almost the entire squad of Fire Warriors, which are now running. Then the Orks here assaulted the 2 stealth team over here, won that assault, and destroyed them. Over here, the last remaining Killican came in. Well, actually, first the Shooter Boys wiped out a good chunk of... No, they didn't. One guy. And then this guy came in with his grot blaster and wrecked some of these guys here. And then you went into combat with them, and it's kind of a stalemate at the moment. Though the Commissar did do a wound on, or a hull point rather. Then the War Boss and his boys assaulted the Lehman Ross and took it out. and they're hiding behind there, so hopefully not to get owned by the guns. And I think that is it.
Okay, Tau Imperial Guard turn 3 next. All right, we're at Imperial Guard Tau turn 4. The company or the platoon command squad gave orders to itself to rapid fire at the, what's the squad called?
The knobs.
The knob squads. The blob squad fired, moved a little bit, and fired into the squad. Ended up doing the Hammerhead did the same thing, fired into the squad, did a bunch of wounds and killed I think one guy.
Yep.
The assault over here, the commissar pounded on the final killer can and busted it open. And what happened to the, how'd the Tau do this turn?
2 units of Tau Fire Warriors took out the Daka Jet along with the aid of the crisis suits. That was about it.
Okay, back with Orc turn 5. Okay, this is Orc turn 4. If we screwed up the turn numbers, it's because we've been playing a long time. Go ahead, Evan.
Let's see. The shooter boys moved up, jumped on this tank, and lit up the commissar and his 2 remaining buddies, and they died. These guys finally took out the one penal kindly guy hiding in the tree. The big guns moved up, shot some, didn't really do anything because they moved. The Ludas, remaining Ludas, took out 2 fire warriors on the objective there, and the war boss and his boys wrecked the Hammerhead and are turning around to see what else they can do before the end of the game.
Back with Imperial Guard Tau turn. Imperial Guard Tau turn 4. The Blob Squad remained still and fired into their Knob Squad, correct? Mm-hmm. Killing 2. What happened to the Tau?
Tau didn't do a whole lot. They shot at some orcs that are trying to capture the point. And holding a point here.
And the crisis suits jumped over there.
Yep.
Alright, be back with Orc turn 5. Okay, Orc turn 5.
Pretty much just everyone kind of moved into cover. Night fighting rules got rolled, so these guys couldn't do anything. These guys took out the 2 fire warriors that were over there. These guys ran, and the war boss came, shot up this squad, made them fall back, and assaulted them over the tank. And see what happens there, I guess. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, here's Imperial Guard and Tau turn 5. This squad shot into the Knob Squad and what? Did a wound. These guys moved.
Didn't shoot them. Oh,
well. This squad, did they move or what happened?
They came out of cover to claim the point.
Okay. And Crisis Suits moved to do Line Breaker.
Yep.
And now we're going to roll to see if the game continues.
Game
ends. All right, let's do a recap. What are the points? What's the score?
Orcs, the Grot have
3.
1 point captured.
There's a
and boys
objective,
have another objective for 3 points, for a total of 6 points. And with the War Boss have Line Breaker. The Imperial Guard and Tau have
1 objective.
1 objective. And the Fire Warriors have another objective that's 6 points. They have First Blood and Line Breaker. So, it is
7 to 8. You guys win.
Yep,
7 to
7.
8.
Victory to the Imp Guard and the Tau.
Wow, the Orcs pounded on us, and many Orcs stay on the board. Yet we managed to hold on. That is all that's left of the Imperial Guard. And Tau fared a little bit better. Alright, thanks a lot for watching this battle report. It was a 2-on-1 750 armies versus 1500 army. Yeah, let's get the handshakes. Thanks so much,
Good game,
Evan.
guys.
Thanks for being a good partner, and we had a lot of fun. Greenfield Games, Greenfield, Massachusetts. Stay tuned for more battle reports.